Hey everyone, welcome to World Heritage Journey. Today we're at the sites of the Meiji Industrial Revolution at various locations around Japan. This World Heritage Site covers 9 separate locations around Japan. Each spot relates to Japan's rapid industrialization of the late 19th century, when railroads, factories, coal mines and shipyards were constructed at an astounding rate. But to really understand the site, you first need a little bit of context. For 200 years, Japan was completely isolated. Foreigners couldn't enter, Japanese couldn't leave, under penalty of death. That all changed in 1853 when US Commodore Matthew Perry sailed a fleet of warships into Tokyo Bay and demanded that the Japanese open their ports to foreign trade. Within 15 years, the shogunate government collapsed and the Meiji Emperor had their full powers restored, an event known these days as the Meiji Restoration. Realizing that the only way to avoid colonization by foreign powers was rapid industrialization, a frantic development program began. And that's where this World Heritage Site comes in. For our visit, we focused on the areas around the port city of Nagasaki in southwest Japan. Here, you can find the Mitsubishi dockyard, once one of the largest shipbuilding facilities in Japan. It was here that the new warships were built, including the famous Yamato flagship of World War II. Many of the dockyards here are still in use, mostly for building cruise ships these days. And there's also an incredible cantilever crane over 100 years old that's still in working order. About 15 kilometers offshore from Nagasaki is the famous Battleship Island, site of the former Hashima coal mine. This abandoned island was one of Japan's largest and most productive coal mines, and it was high-technology mines like this that propelled Japan forward into the industrial era. It's actually mind-boggling how many workers and communities they managed to fit on the island to keep the mine running. At one point, over 5,000 people lived there. But there's also a dark history here too, as sadly, many Chinese prisoners and Korean conscripts suffered brutal treatment in the mines during the 1930s and 40s. And if you're wondering about the name Battleship Island, well, it just kind of looks like a battleship.